You guys got out to a lead. I guess you were down first, then you got out to a lead and had to rely on your defense and goaltending, but obviously a tough team to play, so I'm sure happy with the victory.
Yeah, we were. Was the first response first, and then we were happy to be up a few goals, especially against a team like that who's been really hot all season long. So that usually never happens too often, but I give my guys credit too. They had a good start, and then and we probably were holding on a little bit too much on that lead, but it's always dangerous when you're up. You don't play the same way, and but somehow we got it done, and because of good goaltending as well.
When they had a lot of shots to start the second period and then the third period, they started to get that momentum. It still didn't really seem like you guys were scrambling or panicking or anything. So what did you make of the way that you guys played tonight, especially when they started to try to get that momentum back in their favor?
Yeah, for me the key was the second period, and if they would have scored a goal there, and then it would have been a different story in the third. But again, somehow we managed it. We also killed a few penalties in the second, and that also I think helped us going into the third, being more confident, being more relaxed, and try to finish the right way.
In the third period, you didn't take any penalties. I mean, you did play on your heels a bit, but it seems like that was a nice key too there in the third to not ever lose total control. You guys were keeping it 5-on-5.
Yeah, we talked about it between periods. We wanted to get away from more the stick work or the stick penalties. It's all about your legs. That means you gotta skate and you gotta check with your legs, and that's what we did in a third, and that's what you have to do against a good team like that.
I made a joke the other day. We were talking about Jordan Spence. He has the most shots on goal of any defenseman, but he had only had 2 goals, and we're saying, he does shoot a lot, obviously, but wasn't finding the back of the net. But we said it would probably come, and tonight he finally got one.
Yeah, I was happy for him too. He the last 2-3 games he's been the old Jordan Spence. He had a little bit of stretch when he came back from the Kings, and it took him a while again to get it going again. But he's such a big part of our group, and such a good defenseman, and those are kind of guys you root for because they work so hard and they care, and today finally went in the net, so it was good.
What did you make of Matty V's performance tonight?
Yeah, he was outstanding. He was the key for our success today. He was pretty calm in net, and I was very happy. Or I think the whole team was really happy because it was his 100th game today. So he deserved the win today, and he was really good.
There have been a couple games that the line of Dudas, Quine, Ward weren't on the score sheet. I mean, I'm sure it was nice to see them break through a little bit today.
Yeah, the first 2 lines and Quiner, they play against the top lines, and they played again solid today, and they got the job done too. And that's what we need. We're a little thin in our lineup, on our roster, but that's okay. That shows, even the other night against Calgary, we had a chance to win too. So slowly, we talked about it after the game, last game. Slowly, guys get it, and they trust the system, they trust each other, and that's how you win hockey games.
A couple of big games, at the end of this week against Tucson, a team that's not far away from you guys in the standings. How important are these next kind of 2 days to recover and then go into a 2-game series where you see the same team 2 days in a row?
Yeah, not just standing wise, also going into breaks, right? You want to finish. You want to finish the right way, and that's what we're going for. We were talking about this for a little bit here, that we want to finish strong, and now we got 2 more left here. I think we're gonna get few players back from the Kings, and but it shouldn't matter. We gotta continue to grow as a team and play the way we can as of late, and finish this week off in the right note here.